going, everybody? I'm Kai, and I'm here with my co-host, Culture and
Hey.
Runner. Culture and Runner, say hello.
Hello. Hello again.
Hi.
What are you guys up to on your channels these days?
I just uploaded a reaction to the Cobra Kai season 4 official trailer.
Oh, there's a trailer?
Yeah, for the season 4 app. Yeah, just came out. It's pretty good. Pretty good trailer.
All right, cool. Culture, how you doing, man?
I'm doing what I always do. I got 8 or 9 shows on my channel every week. 5 of them are the 6-minute daily, which I do every weekday. It's a lot of fun.
So that's one show, but it's every weekday.
Every
Still
weekday,
every week, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've been slammed with work and stuff lately.
Yeah, it's been very busy, and I've got, of course, the Sunday Culture Review. We do obviously Wednesday Live with my intern Mad is the featured host, Mad Mardigan, and then I have on Tuesdays the Tuesday Tirade with Tom, and on Friday I have the Friday Pre-Flight. So yeah, I'm doing quite a bit, and then of course I'm on other people's streams and all that other stuff. So, but hey, we're competing with some really big YouTubers right now over on Drinker's 1 million subscriber party time.
Yeah, well, I watched some of that.
Yeah,
I watched some of that.
Yeah, me too.
I did not know.
It's a big panel. It's a really big panel.
Oh man, I had no idea. I was just trying to get my shit working over here.
But yeah, congrats to the Drinker on 1 million, man.
That's badass, dude.
That is super well deserved. You know, I mean I try to catch almost every video he does. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's freaking awesome. But still unexpected. What's it called? So where do you guys want to start with board games, video games, or like let's end with industry stuff so we can just sit there and talk about it. We could start with board games if you want.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't be too much of an expert on the board game stuff just because I'm not like huge on it, but I know you and Culture are, so you can just lay all that out.
Alrighty. Well, my stuff is lagging. Give me a minute. What the fuck? There it goes. Move that out the way. Okay. Board games first then. Culture, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right, you want to take the first one?
Sure thing.
Cool. Let me get it up. Let me just get it warmed up a little bit.
Wow.
Nope, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait, that's not the right one.
That's what she said.
Let's start with this one.
This is a professional show, everyone.
All right,
we're getting there, folks.
Ars Technica's Ultimate Board Game Gift Guide of 2021 edition. Our massive guide is back, and let us help you pick a game. Or not. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's that time of year. Again, time to buy more board games than you could possibly have time to play. To aid you in your quest, we've once again updated our massive board game buyer's guide for a year by adding new entries and including a bunch of games from 2020 and 2021, pruning some old entries and bringing things in line with our current thoughts. The list is divided into sections that cater to different audiences, and we think there's something here for everyone, even those who don't know yet they like board games. Whether you're looking to pick up your next cardboard obsession or need a gift idea for your weird cousin who's always going on about efficient resource trade routes, you're in the right place.
Is that? Oh, okay. I mean,
Family
Table
and
content, family and new games. Next
Yeah.
steps, midweight strategy. What is this? The WWE?
I can't even begin to tell you. I know this. Family and new gamers. If you're new to gaming or simply want to try to hook the unconverted, this is your section. Each game below is great for playing with people who are just dipping their toes into the big board game ocean. Colorful pieces, simple rules, and addictive gameplay. They don't call them gateway games for nothing.
You know what? Give me a
Yeah.
pause real quick. Let me
Pause.
Okay, I'm bringing it back. And I'm going to share the link with the chat in case anyone wants to look through this list themselves and maybe purchase any of them. We haven't said hi to the chat yet because we're just getting rolling kind of late here. But
Blender is the first game that's shown here. Keep going. I'm not reading all this crap. Then we have some like weird thing here, which is called.
It didn't work.
It looks like some
Splendor-
quilt.
That's what I just
thing.
said. Splendor. Then we have
Azul.
Azul, which is these weird block things. Super
2
fun.
to 4 players, 30 to 45 minutes.
Hey, if
Hold
you
on.
want to read all these blocks, you can. It's just there's like going to be a bunch of them. So this looks like a tile match game.
I was
Yay.
just trying to share the link. That's all I was,
Okay.
But yeah,
Then we have a
one?
then we have a King Domino.
Oh, I've played this on Board Game Arena.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cool.
Yeah. Then you have Dragon Mino.
Dragomino.
Yeah, which is basically the same thing.
Yeah, it looks like the same thing.
No,
it looks
is.
really similar. At least
it is. It's just oriented around kids. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I hate this game.
Welcome to Garbage.
Yeah, I don't get it. I hate it. I don't like it. I
Juicy
did not like it.
1 to 100
It's
players, and
kinda
then
like me with
Juicy
chess.
Fruits.
I
Juicy
tried it. I
Fruits.
didn't like it.
1 to 100.
Yeah.
Holy shit! 1 to 100.
Yeah.
This game
That's
can
like-
hold up to 100 players.
Yeah.
That's
That's
like a fucking,
ridiculous.
Juicy
that's a
Fruits.
fucking house party right there.
Then we go to Wingspan. This game is
Wingspan.
amazing. Oh
Is
man, this is a great game. Super fun. Really cool.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it with all, because it's about birds, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
it's really weirdly awesome, and it has expansions. The people that play it, it takes a little over an hour most of the time.
Is it a battle bird game?
It sort of, kind of, a little bit.
So someone from Portland went, I like Magic the Gathering, but I don't like all the violent art. Let's put a bird on it.
But it's a little different than that. I mean, let's be honest.
If you were to show me a picture of this game, I would have been like, "What the hell is this? This sounds like a lame idea."
It's a resource-oriented game. If you play it once, then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, yeah," because you're always trying to get to these specific goals. So but again, it has a ton of expansions.
Let's read this one real quick. Hold on. 1 to 5 players, 40 to 70, 10 plus. Okay, $60 at Target and Amazon.
Yeah.
If you only heard of one board game that was released in 2019, chances are good it was Wingspan. Okay, this lines up with what culture is saying right now.
Yeah.
It's not hard to see why. Well, I mean, that's Stonemancer's Games trademark stellar production is on full display here with a package that includes colorful player boards, 170. Birds are represented by cards. And you slot those cards into rows on your personal player board to score points and gain special powers. Each row is keyed to certain action, scavenging for food, laying eggs, etc. And when you perform that action, you also activate all the special powers of the birds in that row. Start with nothing, but by the end of the game, you're drowning in worms and eggs.
And this is a good thing.
For your next step, that's quick to teach and a joy to play no matter game experience level.
And again, there are many expansions. There are many expansions for this game. So it's like I said, I've played this game multiple times. It's enjoyable. So take my word for it.
Interesting.
Parks, I heard about this, haven't played it.
Parks, the recreational game.
I heard about this game. I have not played it.
Funny.
Yeah.
How do I change the layout? I've seen people doing that. So people are on the bottom.
Oh
yeah,
it's
how do you do that?
it's one. No. 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 No.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
we go.
There it is.
Now we're all going. There you go.
All right. All right, cool. Go ahead and keep reading.
Now you're full screen. Damn it.
Parks.
right.
Apparently, Parks is kind of an interesting game. It's really pretty, but the game is nothing without compelling gameplay. Parks brings that along plenty of fun decisions for newer gamers and old hands alike. The game tasks players both making their way down a hiking trail using two hikers. With each space granting you resources or special actions, any hiker on a space blocks the other hikers from landing on it. So the trick is finding the best spots to exploit and the best time to hop on down the trail. At the end of the trail, you can trade your resources, sunlight, water, mountains, trees, etc., to visit a national park. Does it make sense? Not really. Is it fun? Yes. So there you go. And I'm not going to read anymore, but basically that's
Yeah,
what
all right,
it is.
that's fine. Quacks
Quacks
of
and
Quedlinburg?
Quedlinburg. Yeah, Quacks of Quedlinburg.
What the fuck? Is it a dice game?
Yeah.
No, apparently there's more to. No, it's all dice. Okay. 20 to 40 minutes. That's not bad.
Yeah. So
Stained-glass window. Oh.
Yes. So Granda is next.
Lords of Waterdeep.
That's an
I've heard of this
interesting
one.
looking game.
I've heard
Lords of
I've heard of that
Waterdeep.
one.
Everdell.
It's like
This?
some Tolkien-inspired stuff.
Everdell? Hell yeah, it does. It's got a 3D tree.
That's pretty cool.
Planet X.
Planet X.
Well, hold on. What's this one? The goal is to build the most valuable forest city of cards. Okay. What's this one? The board splits the sky into a set of 12, 18 zones. Everyone starts the game with unique information, so younger, experienced players. Okay. Interesting. I guess we're trying to find Planet X. Is the mission here? Well, anyway, I put the link in the chat. If you want this gift guide to board games, there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see what's at the bottom. Modern Classics. Dominion. Oh, wait, that's right. It just keeps getting longer because there's just more and more and more. So this is going to go on forever. But if you're looking for a board game for somebody in your family, this be the place to find it. So, yeah. That's it. Enjoy. Go make your Xmas preparations. Stay safe from Santa, etc. All right. Let's say hi to everybody real quick, yeah? Hail, Soul Assassin. How you doing, brother? Uno is the best card game.
That is
Ditto.
correct.
Have you heard, Kai? That bird is the word. No, Age of War? This list sucks balls. Many greats are not. Oh, many greats are not there. Are not here. Well, I mean, like we did kind of scroll past a lot of shit. To be fair, we scrolled. We just went whoop. In fact, most of them looked like this. We just paused on a few and then realized how long the list was. So I don't know if you recognize any of these. But there we go. Hey, good to see you, Diego. The Gilk Man. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, Thomas?
Oh, real homies play dominoes. Already clicked the link. This is clearly many weak entries. Oh, okay. There's all right then. If you click the link and you're like looking for yourself, then we would love to hear your list though. If you want to share that with us, whatever's your list of like best for everyone or best for in general, however you want to do it. Your best gifts, like just throw it out there and we'll all share it out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say just to make it simple, I don't know, either like recommend or just name out your top 5 to maybe 10 stuff at least. I don't know, somewhere around that range. That would be really cool.
Yeah, man. Because I don't have a huge board game collection myself. I only have a few.
Well, my
I don't have
brother,
any
my
board
brother
games.
collects a lot of board games. I like the older ones, but like I said, I mean, we play a lot. We play a lot of them. So, but yeah.
Alrighty. Let's start with this one, which is really cool. It's too bad you read the other one, Culture, because I think I'd rather you have read this one. But I'm gonna read this one, I guess.
All right.
Runner, you don't like reading, right? Games Workshop is hiring miniatures designers for Warhammer.
No, it's
The
overrated.
Old World. You're overrated. Well,
Fuck
never
you.
mind. You're not rated.
What the fuck does that mean?
Warhammer, the Old World remains something of a mystery, although Games Workshop Shop's upcoming revival of Warhammer Fantasy Battle has been teased in snippets and tidbits since 2019. A lot of questions about its particulars remain hanging in the air. However, a job advert posted on Games Workshop online jobs board last week has given us one more hint of what to expect from the upcoming tabletop game. Fresh miniatures. So the Warhammer maker is on the lookout for several miniatures designers to work as part of its specialist design studio, creating new plastic and resin molds for Blood Owl, Horus Heresy, Necro, Munda, and biggest of all, Warhammer: The Old World. The role involves creating digital miniature designs that complement and are consistent with the product lines, while taking the designs from conception right the way through to the finished product. The job description says the role will involve creating initial concept designs, brainstorming them into digital prototype models before engineering the designs for production. Several positions are being advertised, and the skills of the successful candidate will determine which product lines they work on. This is the first official suggestion that the Games Workshop is in the process of designing new miniatures for Warhammer: The Old World. A Warhammer community article posted back in July revealed the game would let players use their old Warhammer Fantasy Battle armies as well as new miniatures to old armies, but have no hint as to what stage Games Workshop had reached in the design or production of these original minis. This job post suggests the design of new fantasy miniatures is in full swing, or will begin shortly alongside the new hires. The creation of new miniatures for Old World might not come off as a surprise to fans who have been closely following the game. It will introduce several new factions that never received fully fledged armies in the original Warhammer Fantasy Battle, including the Viking-esque forces Kislev and the Imperial Chinese-inspired army of Cathay. In fact, Games Workshop has previously revealed that it's created tabletop rules for every Cathay unit in partnership with the developers of the upcoming Warhammer video game Total War Warhammer 3. With new factions come new miniatures. We'll have to wait and see whether the original minis will also be created for other fantasy battle armies, for which many other sprues exist. Sprues. Yeah, check out the official job ad online. So I guess if you can concept, 3D model, etc., that'd be the gig. But they're looking to make new stuff and they're hiring. So yeah, that's a thing. Y'all there?
Yeah.
Wow, the chat moved a lot while I was reading. Hello, Sherry. How you doing? The lovely Sherry. Sorry, I gotta say the whole thing. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. Connect 4. Sorry, Jenga, Battleship, Checkers. Fuck Monopoly. It's not fun. It's boring. It takes too long. It's boring. Hey, Jack. How you doing, man? Henry Cavill. Heavy breathing.
I'm
Okay.
not sure where that's coming from, but
I think the Jack of all casuals got tired of watching our stream, so he opened up a picture of Henry Cavill, and now he's heavy breathing
Oh,
as we discuss
well,
video games.
Well, good for him.
He's like, yes, Henry Cavill in the gaming lounge. Ah, match made in heaven. Alrighty, Culture, you're AFK, huh? Yeah. All right.
Is he? I don't know.
Henry Cavill plays Warhammer. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right, cool. Rock and
yeah,
roll.
Henry Cavill's he's a nerd.
Yeah, but not all nerds play Warhammer. He plays Warhammer. It's different.
I know, but like
it's being
he
specific.
plays other shit too. Like he said
It's like
that
if
in like interviews and
it's like if
stuff.
they said Henry Cavill plays Smash Brothers, I'd be like, I'm gonna fuck Henry Cavill up. Let's do it, bitch. But like if you say Henry Cavill played Warhammer, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know. But to someone who plays Warhammer and not Smash Brothers, they have opposite reactions. But yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
All right. Runner, you want to read one? You can read, right? You graduated high school?
Yeah, no shit. I could do the Monopoly one if that's what you're bringing up.
Good luck. What Monopoly one are you talking about?
The one.
Oh, no.
It's on
I was
Yahoo News.
gonna read this one. I was gonna put this one up.
Oh, that one? I didn't even see that one that you didn't post. I didn't think you posted that in the. Did you post that in the chat? Okay.
Yep.
I didn't see it.
It was the first one from this week. But
okay. I don't even know.
But this doesn't usually happen, so go for it, Runner.
Oh my, dude, I'm tired of shit, but whatever. Nintendo loses court case over eShop pre-orders. Nintendo loses a court case that went into appeal in a German court, which could affect the policies that govern the company's eShop pre-orders.
Oh, look at the sad Mario. I am a Mario. I am a sad face.
Over the last year, the variety of controversies in the video game industry have. Sorry, I had to open this screen bigger just because the text was small. Have erupted into legal action while publishers like Activision Blizzard began taking the court. It is currently. What the fuck?
I made this text bigger because you were crying.
I wasn't crying. You fucked me up, man. All right. Yeah, because now the text is like. All right. Well, thanks for making it bigger, I guess. While publishers like Activision Blizzard being taken to court is currently notable, the news that Nintendo has lost a court case over the eShop may take gamers by surprise. Apparently, a German court appeal has reversed the previous decision made in the company's favor concerning Nintendo's policy regarding eShop cancellations. This isn't the only time Nintendo has been taken to court over Nintendo Switch recently, but this case may have a real impact on how Nintendo operates. Nintendo approach to customer rights in the eShop had been a subject of debate ever since the eShop landed or launched, whatever. In Europe, one particular policy has led to legal action.
This doesn't surprise anybody. They've set themselves up for some big problems. They're gonna. They're really now looking like they're less consumer friendly consistently.
Yeah,
Nintendo?
you see, like I know a lot of people like Nintendo and all that, and yeah, they've had like good things, but I've said before, they're basically no different to Xbox or PlayStation, honestly. But that's just me. Like Nintendo has their fucking problems too.
Yeah, but they're still better than the other two.
No, they're equal
in terms of games. Like,
no, not games.
Yeah,
like
Games are better.
No, their games are not better. They're family games. PlayStation has more
Better
badass
design.
games. No. PlayStation has more better design games, like
better?
real life shit.
No.
Uh,
Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead, runner. Keep reading or trying to read. Do your best.
Well, you can keep trying to fuck you.
I did
Reportedly
that
the
this morning.
No one fucking needed to
Don't
know that.
visualize it. Don't visualize it. Don't.
Then don't say it in the first place, you piece of shit. Reportedly, the lawsuit focuses on Nintendo's policy for not allowing refunds on the eShop pre-orders. In September 2020, the policy was admin to allow gamers to cancel a pre-order as long as it was still. Can you scroll down a bit? Okay, thank you. As long as it was still more than 7 days ahead of the game's release. The policy may need further revising now that the work of the Federation of German Consumer Organizations and the Norwegian Customer Council has led the Nintendo losing an appeal. Apparently, Nintendo has already accepted the result of the court case. Yeah, get fucked, Mario.
It looks like that's what's happening right there.
That's why I said
By
that.
Invisible Man.
Yeah, that's why I said that. That's a damn good screenshot right there. A summary of the case translated from German states that Nintendo offers video games for download in the eShop before the game's official release date. These downloads often include a software comprehensive preload of the game, which the game being unlocked via update on the official launch day. Similar online purchases found in digital storefronts can usually be canceled within 14 days without giving reason. But Nintendo opted to revoke the right to withdrawal and rely on apparent legal exception. The lawsuit argued that as download made available after the pre-order did not yet contain a usable game, the contract between Nintendo and buyers wasn't fulfilled. The case was originally dismissed by the Regional Court of Frankfurt am Main, but the appeal took it to the higher Regional Court of Frankfurt, where the customer advocates found success. Apparently, the judges have advised Nintendo to fucking hell. Sorry, I'm tired of shit. Advised Nintendo to recognize the VZB's VZBV's claim for injunctive relief as justified, and the court has upheld the VZVB's. Okay, BV. That
You could just say their. Upheld their action. Just skip the shit that you don't need.
Okay,
to
yeah, thank you. It's fucking
like,
weird
come
as
on,
shit.
man. It's
Well,
your first
whatever.
rodeo.
Okay, upheld their action in this entirety in its acknowledgement judgment. Nintendo appears to have agreed to this. However, it appears that the acknowledgement judgment does not contain any grounds for discussion or decision. So the exact fallout of this video game court case is still uncertain.
So this is, and culture, I'm sure you might back me up on this one. This is one of the reasons that we find ourselves often complaining about unfinished games
Oh yeah.
Where like back in the day, games were done when they
Yeah,
came out.
they were not only were they done because there was no way to update them or patch them or anything like that. I mean, most people didn't have a solid enough internet connection early on. You were given a complete game, right? And then, of course, we had games that
Well,
needed to evolve, over time. But people started to have internet connections, but the game shipped ready. You weren't getting a 4 gigabyte
Well,
freaking
hold on, Runner.
patch.
Because I mean, hold on, Culture. Because
Yeah.
the specific, you're getting a little bit off topic here. Because it's about pre-orders, and pre-orders is one of the reasons that we get this stuff, that we have to deal with this stuff, is because aside from the flexibility that studios have in being able to patch after the fact, they are now also having their feet held to the fire because people make pre-orders, and once you make a pre-order, you are, like this says in here, that it was not fulfilling the contract. The contract between Nintendo and the buyer wasn't fulfilled. That's what happens when you make a pre-order. Is you are creating a contract with the company that says we're going to have the game out by this time, etc., etc. And so, if they can't do that, then they breach their contract with all the pre-orders. And so, instead of just delaying the game, if a studio does pre-orders, now they can't delay the game, or not by very much, if at all. So, as Mr. Mackey would say, pre-orders are bad. Okay, just don't do pre-orders. Okay, if you find yourself wanting to do a pre-order, just just go do something else. Okay. So
I mean,
yeah, but
okay,
that's
but
it. There's
okay, but Jack,
pre-orders.
but Jack of all casuals, imagine saying VZBV or whatever the fuck it is, like
Yeah,
5
you just said
times.
it, no problem, and it was
Whatever.
twice.
I'm just saying, imagine saying that 5 times like super fast. It would be so fucking weird. And I've
VZBV,
had to say it like almost 3
VZBV.
times. It's like, what
You
the
need to
fuck?
do more, Runner. You need to do exercises with your mouth and tongue, like tongue
Yeah,
twisters and stuff.
yeah, I know. I'm
You
not very good at that stuff.
need to do that stuff. That's why you can't use your mouth properly, and that's why you trip over your words and stuff. So practice some of those. Like, there's a point to those things, to making kids like say those little rhymes and shit. It's because it exercises your muscles in your mouth.
Yeah.
To be able to
And
do this stuff
also
fluently.
the comment about my English teacher would be ashamed. Yeah,
Yeah, she would.
my English teachers probably don't even remember me, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Don't be proud of not being memorable.
You would or you wouldn't?
I said don't be proud of not being memorable.
I mean, if it's a teacher I had, yeah,
Audiobook.
I would
Oh
be.
my god. I kind of want to pull up some of Lord of the Rings book just to hear Runner read some of it.
No,
That'd
I
be
would need an
funny.
audiobook for that.
Uh,
They just I don't know, audiobooks are so much better.
but yeah, so anyway, that's the thing about pre-orders. Like,
And
you
yeah,
fuck
I
up the
honestly
process.
I don't even recommend pre-orders, honestly. Like the last game I pre-ordered was Cyberpunk, and look how that fucking turned out.
Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons
It
that
was
was,
ass.
mhm.
It was a terrible launch, you know, super hyped game, and I mean the hype was just I mean it's a fine game. It's just like now when you play it, it's better. Just it would have been so much better if they actually like had done a better job and delayed it even more. I don't even care if they delayed it to like 2023 or some shit. Like I want a finished product.
Yeah, right? Yeah, Jack, that's what it was at first. At first, pre-orders were a way to secure your copy of a popular game. Now it's bullshit tactic for companies. It used to be, yeah, right? It used to be like you go to, let's say, GameStop. I don't go to GameStop anymore because I went to school to make video games and learned how much they hurt the industry. But let's say you go to GameStop and you pay them like $10 for your pre-order. So then they're like, all right, cool. So then they're like, okay, here's another pre-order. Now we have, how many pre-orders we got? We have 200 pre-orders. All right, make sure we have, if we're ordering 500 units, let's order another 200, if we can get it. And then if they can't, well, then out of those 500, 200 are going to these people. And it was between you and the retailer. It's like, this is going to these people. And then you're guaranteed that. So you can just walk in a store and be like, hey, bro, let me get mine. And then you walk out and give everyone the finger on your way out. But now it's a bullshit tactic used by game companies. Yeah. And it only hurts the games too. This disappears sometimes at GameStop. Yeah, it's because the GameStop employees suck. Back in the day, they used to be all right. Not anymore. Now they just suck. But yeah. Anyway.
Any other news besides the Game Awards happening, which no one cares about?
We've got a couple things. Culture, you there?
Yeah, I was muted. I was saying, yeah, the Game Awards, nobody cares. Oh my God, nobody cares at all.
No, we have our own thing going on, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that the last thing in the show.
Well, our we haven't figured out the details on that and when exactly, because
no, but
not everyone necessarily responded.
I think everyone responded. I think we were just saying I
didn't get no dates. I didn't see no one say nothing about dates.
No, I said either date works. What is it? The 23rd or the 30th.
Yeah, but Culture, did you get back to me on a date on either of those dates?
Yeah, I said either of those are fine. I said you pick it out.
Oh, you did?
I said that. I said that too. Either one works.
And yeah, I mean, interestingly enough, next Thursday, unfortunately, I will be in San Diego at the meetup.
Oh, that's next Thursday? Oh shit, it's the 9th.
Well, there's a meetup going on in San Diego.
San Diego. Yeah.
When was this? I didn't hear anything about it.
Dope, man. I hang out. I forgot about that actually. I knew that it was coming up. I just forgot to next Thursday. That's what time is it at? Culture?
During the late afternoon, early evening. They're going to see the Spider-Man film.
Oh, that.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah, and then after that, they're going to a Croaky bar.
Where are they organizing that?
It's at the Lamplighter.
Is there a place online where we are organizing?
Go to Neurotic's website.
Okay, cool. On the website, gotcha. Thank you.
I can't go.
I think it's also on the community channel for the community tab on the YouTube. Also, I think.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll go looking for that shit.
I forgot.
Because then we could do.
That's cool.
Yeah, Culture. You could always hang out here with me. We do the show and then drive down to San Diego.
I'll probably be already down there. I think I'm headed out Wednesday. So
yeah, Oh, you'll already be down in San Diego. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta. Makes sense. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Well, whatever. I'll still be here. So either way, we weren't gonna do it next week. We're gonna do it either the 23rd or the 30th, and I'm thinking, the 30th. Would be the best day.
All right, that's fine.
If you guys are down. Culture, you down?
Yeah, man, that's fine. It won't be this coming Thursday. It'll be the following Thursday for our Game Awards. So that's going to be exciting. Yeah, Christy's in the chat. She said something really nice about us.
Christy.
And then she retracted it.
I don't see Christy.
It says according to Christy.
I don't see it in the StreamYards, but I see it in the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay. I don't see it in the
it probably had to be unfuzzled or some shizzle. I don't know.
I would say let's see what works with Angelus, because I think we should get him to join, because he because of his work schedule and stuff.
Well, here's the thing. It's a lot of work to put the Player's Choice Game Awards together.
True.
It's more work to put that together than for Angelus to try to get that Thursday off. So
There's no excuse.
No, no, fair
So
point.
yeah,
Fair
man.
point.
Like it's gonna like if are we gonna do it a week earlier to accommodate Angelus, or like are we gonna take the time to try to make something solid?
Well, I'm
You
not
know what I mean?
sure if I'm not sure if he'll be like a week earlier or not. I'm just saying.
YouTube, stop censoring Christy, you bastard! All right, sorry, I get a little emotional. Okay, cool.
I like
So the 30th.
I like
So
Christy.
we're gonna do a player's choice, another player's choice this year. We're gonna put together the options and run a poll soon, and then we'll do the show the day before New Year's on the 30th. So yeah, that's goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm Chaka Khan.
All right, so that's what we're doing. The 30th is gonna be the second Player's Choice Game Awards here on the Gaming Lounge. All
The
right,
gaming lounge, yeah.
that's what I said. The Gaming Lounge.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Culture, why don't you read this here bullshit about Monopoly? I think you'll appreciate it.
Sounds good. We'll do it. Monopoly released official etiquette for playing the board game. I'm sorry.
Let me try to make this bigger.
Don't we call that the rules? Anyway. When it comes to our favorite board games and organized fun, we're big fans of just not being able to
close. I tried to close the ad, and instead it took me to something else.
Yeah. We're big fans. Our favorite part of any dinner party is the games, and we've been known to bring out the playing cards at any social gathering. But one game we have to be super careful with is Monopoly, because without the official rules and guidelines put in place, there's guaranteed to be arguments. Thankfully, Monopoly's makers Hasbro released some official etiquette rules to ensure no one is left crying into their Christmas pudding this December. The guide promises to make all players think twice before provoking a festive feud, ensuring families nationwide can enjoy the festive season together and avoid fallouts over the classic board game they revealed.
Who the fuck plays Monopoly anymore?
Official Monopoly etiquette. No false accusations. Incorrectly calling out that somebody's cheating during the game just because the banker is doing well does not automatically mean they're skimming. What? 2, no emotional outbursts, tantrum raised. Are you fucking kidding me?
No false accusations. No emotional outbursts. What's the third one, Culture?
Avoid unsporting behavior during gameplay. One should conduct themselves in a fair, respectful, and gracious way. Bickering about which token to choose.
Fuck that.
I know. What the fuck?
Refusal to accept being served fines, bills, fees, throwing money across the table, leaving the game early. Fuck this game.
Always play by the rules. One should not damage the game. Okay.
Oh my god.
Never flip the board. Oh my god.
That's
Why do you
great.
fucking care? Who wrote this?
Somebody who doesn't understand teachable moments. God bless America. I blame Kai for this story.
That whole thing was a joke.
Yeah, it's because the next topic is a little bit more conversational. What's it called? How about you play how you like to play?
There you go.
Has anyone else ever finished a game of Monopoly? I don't know. Maybe
I don't even know. I've only played it a few times.
It's the best part of Monopoly. Finding a reason to stop talking to Aunt Karen. All right. So the next one is an industry chat about the game industry here. It is something that's kind of been it's one of the things in the industry that's kind of been bubbling under the surface, And as more and more things are popping off right now, it looks like this is starting to pop off now. So Activision Blizzard QA walkout spreads to other studios in its second day. More employees are joining the protest over last week's layoffs at Raven. Members of the quality assurance team at the Call of Duty Warzone studio Raven Software staged a walkout on Monday to protest the layoffs of coworkers announced late last week. The walkout continues today and has expanded to include other studios who are standing in solidarity with the Raven QA team. Today, workers from Raven QA are walking out for the second day in a row. The ABK Workers Alliance tweeted, they are joined by workers from QATX, QAMN, and Blizzard QA. These workers are standing in solidarity with the statement Raven QA put forward yesterday. QATX and QAMN are Activision Blizzard studios located in Texas and Minnesota. According to the company's studio page, the Minnesota studio is home to Activision's largest QA team. Wow, in Minnesota? It used to be in Texas. Employees taking part in the walkout are sharing their participation and support using the We Are Raven hashtag. It feels like Activision's toxic culture is starting to bleed into Raven, a Raven QA tester told Washington Post. The people who were let go seem to have been chosen completely at random, and the rest of us have survivor's guilt because we know our teammates deserve to still be here. We're all just incredibly heartbroken. This will be the third walkout of Activision Blizzard employees in recent months. The first took place in July following a lawsuit filed by California's Department of Fair Employment and Housing, which alleged widespread harassment. Okay, we already know about all that stuff. In response to the demand from protesters that the laid-off Raven employees be reinstated and all members of the QA team be made full-time employees, Activision Blizzard said in a statement that it is converting approximately 500 temporary workers to full-time employees in the coming months. However, as a part of that process, 20 contracted employees at Activision Studios will not have their contracts renewed. Later in the day, a better ABK said that all the central QA workers at Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War developers Treyarch had walked out in support of Raven employees. I reached out to Activision Blizzard more information. Oh, I thought it was spreading to other studios like in the industry. It's just the other Blizzard studio, other ABK studios.
So just Blizzard all around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I mistook this headline here. I read a little bit and I was like, okay, this looks good. I'll read this later. But yeah, it looks like there's other Blizzard studios. But because it looks like at Raven, everything was good before. What up, Proper? How
What's
you
up,
doing,
Justin?
man? Are those shoes or eyeballs? I can't tell. Activision is a house on fire and they're adding gasoline. Right? That seriously, like stop. Just stop it.
It's like what is it? Fucking Star Wars Galactic Cruiser or whatever it is. Like they just keep adding fuel to the fire with the Star Wars theme parks. It's
it is such a hot mess piece of trash garbage. It's not even funny.
exactly this is the same thing. It's like, why are you making it worse? Because it's bad.
Yeah, but that's one of those things. There are things in the industry that kind of need to change, and I'm wondering if some of this might be a little bit of a watershed, or if it's just going to be just one company that undergoes a massive overhaul. No thoughts?
Well, I mean, Blizzard kind of needs it, to be honest with you. They've needed it for a while. They grew. I mean, it's Activision primarily. That was probably the worst thing that could have happened to Blizzard is the the merger, whatever you want to call it, the buyout, the takeover, that really screwed things up, you know. And I feel like had that not happened, as an industry leader, they would have been, fine. We probably would have ended up with a lot more games than we're getting from in Activision, you know, corporate entity, because they're going to limit it. They're going to limit their offerings to what they can make the most amount of money on. So they're going to do just minor innovations on things that were created decades ago that are of quality. And you're going to continue. It's basically the loot boxification of.
Whereas before they used to take chances and innovate and stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely agree that Blizzard did not need Activision to become an industry leader. They were already.
No.
I think it's one of those things when someone doesn't appreciate what they've got, like someone doesn't like someone who's been little their whole life and then gets big and doesn't realize they're big now. I feel like that's when Blizzard merged with Activision, was like before they realized they were a big kid now, is the way
that's
I
probably
see
true. Yeah.
Because they still
You're
thought
already
that
a multi-billion-dollar. Yeah, you're already a multi-billion-dollar entity. You did not need.
Well, Warcraft was still new at the time, and it exceeded their expectations, and they were still like dealing with that, but they were still in their heads a little studio, that kind of was just getting by and doing their best, they just got lucky. Is more the mindset they were in. They weren't like, oh yeah, we are industry leaders. Everyone looks to us. We need to set a good example here. That's not where their head was at, And it takes time to get to that point where you actually, when you realize people are looking at you and listening to you, and etc. And it wasn't until after that happened that Blizzard then people started breaking off and doing their own thing, and that it became apparent. But at the time, it took a few years before that became apparent to them, I think. What up, Nerdporial Lifeform?
What's
going on, man?
I love Nintendo. I made a Donkey Kong 40th retrospective. Sorry, I said that in the Jeremy voice. He says, "I love Nintendo."
Brie Larson voice.
You say, "I love Nintendo," when he's making fun of himself about. Yeah,
it's not. He's not making fun of himself. He's making fun of Brie Larson.
No, when he does the Nintendo, when he's like, never mind. I'm not gonna get into meta jokes.
It started with Brie Larson, and then he sort of used that joke on himself.
So I'm not wrong. You're just choosing.
You're half right.
You know what?
I'm half right, and you're half right. We're even.
You made a Donkey Kong 40th anniversary retrospective. Nice, badass.
Good stuff.
Let's see if we can find Runner. Could you find that and link it while I keep going here?
I could try to find it.
Try harder.
I'm gonna find it right now. Fuck.
Mr. Casino. Simultaneously. Aw, thanks, Nerdporial. Yeah, I didn't know he was doing a thing until I got here to do this, and then they told me. Oh, okay. Which testers, while testers are usually only there till the product is out, if they said they'll be upgraded to full-time status, fire said people and then looking for new hires, it's pretty bad. So with testers, different studios, yeah, like let's say if you're at a small studio, you're making your game, you've got 2 games going, you've got your game that you're doing, someone's paying you to make, you're like, cool, this one's getting us paid, and then you got your other one that you're working on, you've got testers, whatever you've got going on. Let's say you get 2 paid projects. The game, you're testing it as you're going, but then you need actual testers to run through it, and so you've got maybe a couple and then a few more. So yeah, they're there for a while, and then you let them go if you don't have a project for them. But if they're good, you don't let them go. You move them. You move them to another team, and then when it's time to let people go from that team, you let other people go. the people that you don't want to keep. You keep the best people that you can. Um, but if you're at a bigger studio, that's highly inefficient because now you're going through a lot of people. You're going through the entire hiring and firing process for a lot more people than like a dozen, or a half a dozen, however many you got for a smaller game, smaller studio, you know. And then another thing is if you're, let's say, somewhere in the pipeline that you don't really have much to do, if you're like, oh, I'm kind of just at the polish stage, like all the models are done, it's just animation and coding and some other stuff, like everything's working. I'm going through and just touching up the stuff that I like. Usually you're going through and just fucking with the game and testing it yourself too. But yeah, at a bigger studio like Blizzard, or I guess Raven, or somewhere that's constantly got projects coming, you don't want to do that. You want well, a lot of people try to cheat the full-time thing, because if you have to provide benefits and stuff, they go, no, we'll just put everybody as part-time then, just shy of full-time, so that you don't have to do that. So that's something a lot of companies do, in every industry. But yeah, it would be more efficient for a bigger company to just retain their QA and then just give them more shit to work on, because there's always something to work on. Yeah, sorry I rambled on a little bit. Are they going more people? Thanks, Soul Assassin.
I linked it too. I didn't know Soul Assassin did it before me.
Oh,
Yeah.
we covered that earlier in Corporeal Life Form. It was Nintendo. What was it?
They were in court for like pre-orders.
Pre-orders in their
stuff.
eShop.
It was something. It was something to do like it was like in Germany, it took place there or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it was in Germany. Nintendo was not allowing returns for pre-orders in their eShop, or at least not within a week or something. Whereas everyone else has like a no questions asked, cancellation. Nintendo didn't. So Germany was like, "Excuse me, Nintendo, we do not appreciate that you not do this. Okay, so we're going to hammer down," and then, yeah.
Stop. Hammer down time. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was not funny.
It was more of a Overwatch reference, but
All right. I'll go back to
Didn't even know that was
Top Gun.
Overwatch.
I went with it. I did the.
All right.
Yeah, that's what Reinhardt says, and I think Reinhardt's German. Hammer down.
I never cared.
And he slams his.
Reinhardt.
I was never a big Reinhardt fan, so I probably wouldn't know.
Reinhardt. Yeah, but when he does his ulti, you don't have to be a fan of him to know.
Well,
when
no,
you're
I know.
fucked.
I mean, I know that one phrase he says where he's like "hammer down" or some shit. Like I know that. I only played as him like once, and I didn't care.
Yeah, we
He
talked
just
about that
wasn't he
too.
wasn't my
in
character.
Corporeal. Yeah, we talked about Nintendo and their how they're not as consumer friendly as they used to be. They're getting more.
No, they're shooting
What's it
themselves in the
called?
foot.
But it's not as bad as like. Well, let's compare. Let's say Nintendo, who they're like, oh, we're not, we don't allow like you to cancel pre-orders within like a week of the game releasing. And Germany says, hey, that's not cool. And Nintendo says, all right, and they fix it. But like Rockstar, or no, Take Two, yeah, Take Two Interactive, and Rockstar Games, they're going after like random mom and pop companies that have nothing to do with games or their brand. Like there's a Rockstar axe throwing place. That's what it's called, Rockstar Axe Throwing, and they're like suing them because of their name and like dumb shit like that. But yeah, that's not consumers. It's not affecting the consumers, but like that's definitely having your head up your ass. You know, runner culture.
Well, you want us to argue with you?
Yeah.
Oh no, I said I don't know, and say anything. Like, what do you guys like?
Oh, I
Got any
mean,
thoughts? Have you guys heard about that?
About what
What I
specifically?
said
We
I
went
don't know
through a lot of
much.
stuff.
about Rockstar and Take Two Interactive going around suing people.
Yeah, it doesn't
Sue for their
surprise me.
names.
It doesn't surprise me.
No.
Yeah.
We have anything else to talk about, or should we just end it?
Are you trying to bounce?
No, I just. No,
He's
like, is there
he's
anything
like,
else
we're an
we need to
hour
talk
in,
about?
and I have like I have to go run around a building or something.
Yeah, right. Like, what do you got? Running practice, runner.
No.
All right. Well, yeah. No, we were just talking about stuff there. I was trying to. You want to leave apparently.
Well,
Metroid Prime 4.
I didn't know what else you wanted me to say. So
I don't know. Just anything. It's a fucking show, man.
say anything. All right.
Like, I expected y'all to just have
I'm
any kind of
disappointed.
response.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with Rockstar for a lot of reasons, including the fact that they're changing, games that I used to love. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like GTA. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
What?
Rockstar.
Wait, so this happened? Culture, did you know about this? Spike Lee sued Spike TV for the name? That happened?
Yeah, but I don't think it went anywhere.
What?
I don't think it did either, but what an idiot.
Yeah,
That's
well,
dumb as
Fucking
shit.
Spike Lee. That's having your head up your ass.
It is Spike Lee. I mean,
Emulators. You think Rockstar will go for broke? What do you mean go for broke?
Oh, like Naughty Dog with the whole Last of
Oh,
Us 2 thing. I mean,
no. They're not doing it over like
the
ideals.
the Naughty Dog situation is completely different. Like that was just because here's one thing different between the Naughty Dog thing and the Rockstar thing is not a lot of people are talking about the Rockstar thing. It's just people heard about the whole GTA thing and it was just like one and done. The Naughty Dog thing like continuously like was a thing for a while just because of them striking channels down and all that nonsense. That's why that was
if you strike me down, I'll become more powerful
than you
could
could ever
possibly
imagine.
Imagined. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, well, I wish we had a great clip to end that on. That would have been great to play right there. I guess let's wrap it up.
Yeah. I'll say this. I'll say real quick before we wrap it up. Critical Drinker is still live. You guys should head over to his. Just watch his stream. He's got a great panel of guests. Critical Drinker. He's one of my all-time favorite content creators, and he's funny ass dude. Yeah, I'll link his stream in the chat right now, so you guys check that out because we're about to end this stream.
Ooh, that's a good point, Jack. That's funny. Take Two and Rockstar is not going after Rockstar the energy drink, just people with no money. Fuck. That's brutal, but fucking true. All right, y'all. Runner's got the link in the stream.
Yeah. Plus I know that you could head over to Justin Proper's stream in about an hour.
Oh, I forgot that was
coming
happening.
up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see y'all there, I think.
All right.
But,
love you guys, everybody.
Until next time.
Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you all. We really do. Wish Angeles was here. I'll be back to gaming on Twitch next week, guys. So, the 18.
That's
you're back to Twitch next week? Sweet. Back to like a more normal schedule then, hopefully.
Yeah, I think we'll be back to regular. Yeah, and I'll be back to regular Twitch streaming too. So
nice.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Everybody have a good one. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.